There's one simple affirmation, one line of words, that has the power to transform your entire life. It's so easy, yet so powerful, that it has helped millions of people shift from a place of struggle to a place of peace. Imagine having something that you can say every day that doesn't just help you feel better in the moment, but actually begins to change how you experience life itself. This affirmation has helped countless individuals stop feeling stuck and start moving with the flow of life. It's not magic, but it feels like it. What if I told you that you don't need to fight against the tide anymore? You don't need to force things to happen, and you certainly don't need to control every aspect of your life. Instead, you can let go, trust the process, and align yourself with the flow of life. Miracles happen when we stop pushing against the current. They come when we open ourselves up to life's natural rhythm and trust it. This affirmation can guide you to that place of peace and ease where you stop trying to make everything happen and start allowing life to work with you, not against you. The affirmation is simple. Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good. This line has the ability to shift your entire perspective. It's not about forcing outcomes or stressing over when things will happen. Instead, it's about trusting that everything is moving exactly the way it's meant to. Even when things don't make sense, this affirmation reminds you that the universe has a bigger picture in mind, one that you may not see right now, but it's there, shaping your path in ways that are for your highest good. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that we need to control every detail of our lives. We think that if we don't take charge of everything, things will fall apart. But that's not how life works. Life flows best when we stop holding on so tightly. The more we try to control everything, the more we block the very things we want to bring into our lives. This affirmation serves as a reminder to let go of the need for control. When you say, "Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good," you are consciously choosing to release the tight grip you have on life and allow it to unfold naturally. This shift doesn't mean you stop doing your part or stop working toward your goals. It simply means you stop forcing things to happen in a way that you think they should. When we let go of the need to control every outcome, we create space for life to surprise us in the best ways. Miracles don't come when we are busy pushing. They come when we make room for them. They come when we trust that what's meant for us will find us at the perfect time. This affirmation helps remind you to stop fighting against the flow and start trusting that life has a way of bringing everything to you when the time is right. The more you repeat this affirmation, the more you will begin to feel a sense of calm and ease in your life. Every time you say it, you are reinforcing the idea that everything is happening exactly as it should. The pressure to control is released, and instead, you open up to the idea that life is working for you, not against you. You may not always understand why things are happening the way they are, but by saying this affirmation, you are reminding yourself that there's a greater plan at work, one that you are a part of, and it's all unfolding perfectly for your highest good. If you continue to hold on to control, the consequences can be far-reaching. When we try to control every little detail of our lives, we often create more stress, more anxiety, and more frustration. The fear of not being in control can keep us stuck in a cycle of worry and doubt, leading us to a place where we feel like we're constantly fighting life. This affirmation helps you to break free from that cycle. If you keep pushing against life, nothing will flow. But when you let go, when you trust that everything is working out for you, the stress starts to melt away. Imagine if you were no longer burdened by the weight of control, if you didn't feel the need to micromanage every situation, every relationship, every outcome. What would that feel like? Would you feel more free, more relaxed, more at ease? That's the power of this affirmation. It frees you from the constant pressure of needing everything to go according to your plan. When you say, "Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good," you are giving yourself permission to step back, breathe, and trust that life is working in your favor. The truth is, if we don't let go, we may continue to struggle. We may continue to feel overwhelmed, burned out, and disconnected from the peace we long for. The tension of trying to control everything will only drain us. But when we trust the process, when we release the need to control, we start to experience life with more joy, ease, and peace. It's as if we stop swimming against the current and finally start floating with it. This affirmation shifts your energy from a place of force and resistance to a place of flow and surrender. And when you are in flow, that's when life becomes lighter and easier. When we don't let go, we also miss out on the incredible miracles that are trying to come into our lives. We block the very things we want by holding on so tightly to the belief that we must make them happen. But when we release control, when we trust that life will bring us what we need at the perfect time, we open ourselves up to the miracles that are waiting for us. It's like opening a door and stepping into a world of endless possibilities. Letting go makes space for new opportunities, new growth, and new experiences to enter your life. So the stakes are high. If you don't let go, if you don't trust the flow of life, you may continue to feel stuck, frustrated, and anxious. But if you do let go, if you do trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, you invite peace, clarity, and miracles into your life. This affirmation is not just a tool for feeling good in the moment. It's a way to shift your entire life toward a path of ease and abundance. You deserve that peace. You deserve to trust that everything is working out for you. It's time to let go and make space for all the good that's already on its way. Now that you know the power of the affirmation, it's time to start using it in your daily life. The key is not just saying the words, but truly feeling them. Saying everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good is not just about repeating a phrase. It's about believing it in your heart and allowing those words to settle deeply into your soul. This affirmation is meant to create a shift in how you view your life and how you respond to the events around you. When you say it slowly. Let the words resonate in your body. Don't rush through it. Place your hand over your heart and feel the gentle rhythm of your breath as you say it. You might even notice your body softening as you breathe deeply. Let these words be like a reminder to your nervous system that it's safe to let go, safe to trust, and safe to relax. The repetition of the affirmation, coupled with the act of placing your hand on your heart, sends a signal to your body that you are opening up to something bigger than yourself. It's not just about the words. It's about creating a space inside you where peace can take root. As you repeat this affirmation throughout your day, make it a practice. Say it first thing in the morning before you get out of bed, and let it set the tone for the day. Say it in moments when you feel doubt or fear creeping in, when you feel overwhelmed by life's challenges. Say it when you're waiting for something to unfold, reminding yourself that everything is happening in its own perfect timing. And remember, the more you say it, the more you align with its energy. Eventually, it becomes less about reminding yourself to trust and more about living from a place of trust naturally. The power of this affirmation lies in its simplicity. It doesn't ask you to understand everything, to figure out the answers, or to know the future. It simply asks you to trust that everything is working out for you, even when you can't see how. It invites you to release the need for control and step into a place of surrender. And when you do, you open the door to peace, alignment, and miracles. One of the most beautiful aspects of this affirmation is that it acknowledges the divine order of life. It's a reminder that there is a bigger picture at work, one that we may not always understand, but that is always working for us. Life doesn't always unfold in the way we expect or desire, but that doesn't mean it's not unfolding perfectly. When you trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even the difficult moments, you begin to shift your perception of life's challenges. Think about it. Sometimes things don't go the way we plan. Doors close, people leave, opportunities fall through. In those moments, it's easy to feel discouraged and ask, why is this happening to me? But when you trust in divine order, you begin to see that these events are not random, nor are they punishments. They are part of the greater plan. The challenges, delays, and even the disappointments serve a purpose. They prepare you for something better, something that aligns more deeply with who you are and what you need. This idea of divine order is beautifully illustrated in the way nature works. A seed doesn't rush to become a tree. It takes time to grow, to be nourished, to bloom, and sometimes life works the same way. We might not understand why things are happening as they are, but when we trust the process, we can relax into the knowing that life is unfolding exactly the way it needs to. The doors that close make room for better ones to open. The people who leave make space for those who are meant to stay. The jobs that end clear the path for work that brings us more joy and fulfillment. Saying everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good reminds you that you don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to control every twist and turn. Life is unfolding in its own time, and when you trust in that divine timing, you allow space for the right things to come to you at the right moment. It's not about rushing or forcing things to happen, but about allowing them to happen in their own perfect time. Divine order brings peace because it frees us from the constant pressure to make everything happen right now. It teaches us to trust that the right things will come when we're ready for them. One of the hardest things for many people to grasp is the concept of divine timing. We live in a world that encourages immediate results, fast answers, and instant gratification. So when things don't happen as quickly as we want them to, we start to panic. We start to question whether we're doing something wrong, whether we've missed our chance, or whether we're being left behind. But the truth is, divine timing is not about being behind or ahead. It's about being perfectly aligned with what's meant for you at the right time. The key to trusting divine timing is patience. Not the kind of patience where you are anxiously waiting for something to happen, but the kind of patience that comes with peace and acceptance. It's the patience that says, I trust that what is meant for me will come to me at the perfect time. This kind of patience frees you from the anxiety of when and allows you to focus on the now. It's the peace that comes from knowing that you don't need to have everything figured out right away, that the universe is working on your behalf behind the scenes, aligning everything perfectly for you. When you trust divine timing, you also trust that every delay, every detour, and every closed door is part of the plan. You trust that the universe is not saying no to you. It's simply saying not yet, because something even better is being prepared for you. It's like waiting for a gift. You don't rush the gift to arrive. You allow it to come at the right moment, knowing that when it does, it will be exactly what you needed. As you continue to say this affirmation and trust divine timing. You'll begin to feel more at peace with life's pace. You'll stop rushing, stop forcing, and start allowing. You'll understand that the things you are waiting for are also waiting for you to be ready to receive them. And when you finally receive them, you'll know it was worth the wait, because divine timing is always perfect, even when it feels slow. And the more you trust in it, the more you'll notice how everything starts to align in your favor. There are moments when the mind understands trust, but the body still holds fear. And that is normal. Sometimes you can agree with the idea of letting go, yet still feel tight in your chest, heavy in your shoulders, or restless in your thoughts. That is why this next part matters so much. Trust is not only a belief. Trust is also a feeling in the body. It is a softening. It is a release. It is a quiet yes to life as it is, even before life looks the way you want it to look. When the mind is busy, it tries to solve everything. It tries to predict what will happen next. It tries to control the outcome so it can feel safe. But true peace does not come from having all the answers. Peace comes from learning how to stay open when the answers are not here yet. And the fastest way to return to that peace is to come back to the body, to breathe, to slow down, to remind the nervous system that control is not the same as safety. So begin by taking a slow breath. Let it be gentle, not forced. As you breathe in, allow your body to rise with that breath. As you breathe out, allow your body to sink. The out-breath is where letting go starts. It is where the body learns again and again that it can release. Many people try to think their way into peace, but peace is felt, peace is practiced, peace is remembered. Now bring your attention to your hands. Notice if they are tight. Notice if they are clenched. Many people hold stress in their hands without realizing it. If your hands are tight, slowly open them. Let the fingers relax. Let the palms soften. This small action teaches a big lesson. Open hands tell life, I am ready to receive. Closed fists say, I am afraid something will be taken. Open palms say, I trust that what is meant for me will stay. Then bring your hand to your heart again, not as a performance, but as comfort. This is a way of telling yourself, I am here with you. Let the hand be warm, let it be steady, and gently say the affirmation again, not like a chant, but like a truth you are learning to live. Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good. Say it slowly, as if each word is calming the inside of you. If the mind argues, that is okay. If doubt rises, that is okay. The goal is not to force belief. The goal is to offer your mind a new place to rest. This affirmation is like a safe home for your thoughts. Every time worry tries to pull you into panic, this one line pulls you back into peace. It does not erase your problems. It changes how you carry them. It changes how you move through them. It changes your energy, and your energy changes what you attract and what you allow. Let the affirmation become a bridge between your stress and your calm. Let it be what you return to when you don't know what else to do. There is a deep strength in that. There is a deep wisdom in that. Because sometimes the most powerful action you can take is not pushing harder. It is softening. It is trusting. It is stepping out of the fight and into the flow. To let go deeply, the mind sometimes needs a picture, a simple image that helps it release the need to control, because control is often the mind's way of trying to feel safe. And when you give the mind a safe inner image, it relaxes. It stops grabbing. It stops rushing. It stops thinking that peace must be earned through struggle. So imagine a gentle river of light, not something far away from you, not something outside your life, just a quiet flow that represents how life moves when you stop fighting it. The river is steady, It does not force itself. It does not panic. It simply moves forward, trusting its path. It turns when it needs to turn. It slows when it needs to slow. It keeps going without fear. Now imagine you are standing beside that river, and in your hands you are holding a few heavy stones. These stones represent what you have been carrying. Maybe one stone is worry about the future. Maybe one is fear of making a mistake. Maybe one is the pressure to fix everything. Maybe one is the feeling that you must be strong all the time. The stones are not here to shame you. They are here to show you what your heart has been holding. Feel the weight of those stones. Notice how long you have carried them. Notice how your body feels when you hold them tightly. And now ask yourself something simple. Do I still want to carry this? Do I still need to hold this to be safe? Most of the time the answer is no. Most of the time you carried it because you didn't know another way, and now you are learning another way. So one by one, imagine placing those stones into the river. You don't throw them with anger. You don't toss them with fear. You place them gently, because letting go is not punishment. Letting go is love. Letting go is relief. As each stone touches the water, imagine it sinking for a moment, then slowly dissolving, not because your problems are fake, but because your fear does not need to live in your body forever. The river can carry what you do not need to carry. As you release each stone, notice what happens inside you. The shoulders drop, the jaw relaxes, the belly softens, the breath becomes easier. This is what surrender feels like. It is not weakness. It is not giving up. It is a return to your natural state. It is a return to trust. Now imagine stepping closer to the river, not to struggle, not to fight, not to control, just to be held. The idea is simple. You are not alone. You are not doing life by yourself. Life is supporting you in ways you may not always see. And when you stop resisting the present moment, you can finally feel that support. So let yourself be held by this idea. You do not have to control where everything goes. You do not have to know every step. You do not have to solve the entire future today. There is wisdom moving in your life. There is timing moving in your life. There is guidance moving in your life. And your job is to stay open enough to receive it. Now bring your attention back to the affirmation and let it land even deeper. Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good. Say it again. Let it settle in your chest. Let it become a soft place inside you. Let it become a steady ground beneath your feet. Because the truth is, you can return to this feeling anytime. You can return to it in the middle of a hard day. You can return to it when you are waiting for an answer. You can return to it when your mind wants to spiral. All you need is one breath, one open hand, and one honest sentence that brings you home. So many people think patience means waiting while suffering. They think patience means holding your breath until life finally gives you what you want. But real patience is not waiting with tension. Real patience is waiting with peace. It is a calm trust that says, I may not see it yet, but I know it is working out. It is a gentle belief that says, I am not behind. It is a quiet strength that says, my life is not late. When you don't trust the timing of life, everything feels urgent. Every delay feels personal. Every slow season feels like failure. You start asking questions that hurt you. Why is this not happening? What is wrong with me? Did I miss my chance? Those questions do not bring clarity. They bring panic. And panic makes you rush. Panic makes you grab. Panic makes you force. And forcing takes you away from your peace. But when you trust divine timing, you stop treating time like an enemy. You stop seeing delays as proof that nothing is coming. You start seeing delays as a space where growth happens. You start seeing delays as a place where life prepares you. Sometimes what you want is real, but you are still becoming the version of you who can hold it well. Sometimes what you want is real, but other pieces are still moving into place. Sometimes what you want is real, but life is protecting you from something you cannot see yet. Patience becomes easier when you remember that nature never rushes. A tree does not panic because it is not tall yet. A sunrise does not stress because it is not noon yet. Everything arrives in its season, not because it is lazy, but because it is wise. And you are part of that same wisdom. When you practice patience, you are not doing nothing. You are doing something powerful. You are staying open. You are staying ready. You are staying grounded. You are learning how to live without gripping the future. You are learning how to trust what you cannot see yet. That trust changes your energy, and your energy changes what is possible. So when impatience rises, return to the simplest truth. Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good. You are not saying everything is easy. You are saying everything has meaning. You are not pretending you like every moment. You are choosing to believe that even this moment is shaping you in a good way. And when you believe that, you stop fighting time. You stop fighting life. You stop fighting yourself. You begin to breathe again. You begin to live again. You begin to feel the quiet relief of knowing that you don't have to push the river. You only have to stop standing in its way. There is something many people miss when they repeat affirmations. They focus only on words. But life responds to more than words. Life responds to your energy. You can say the most beautiful sentence in the world, but if your body is tight with fear, the message gets mixed. It's like trying to speak clearly while shaking inside. The sound is there, but the signal is not clean. That is why calm matters. Calm is not laziness. Calm is not giving up. Calm is alignment. Calm is the inner state that says, I trust enough to breathe. Calm is the inner state that says, I don't need to chase what is meant for me. Calm is the inner state that says, I can be here now and still receive what I want later. When you are calm, you think better. You choose better. You speak better. You notice signs. You see options. You feel guided. When you are calm, you become open. And openness is powerful. Openness is how you receive support. Openness is how you receive clarity. Openness is how you receive new chances. When you are not calm, you may still be trying, but you are trying from fear. You are pushing from panic. You are planning from worry. And worry creates more worry. Fear creates more fear. It becomes a loop. You wake up with stress. You move through the day with stress. You go to sleep with stress. And even when good things try to enter, your body is too tight to hold them. Calm breaks that loop. Calm is like opening a window in a room that has been closed for too long. Air comes in. Light comes in. Space returns. You begin to feel like yourself again. And from that space, miracles can arrive. Not because you begged harder, but because you finally made room. So when you say the affirmation, don't just say it with your mouth. Say it with your breath. Say it with your shoulders relaxed. Say it with your hands open. Say it with your jaw soft. Say it like you mean, I am done fighting. Say it like you mean, I am ready to receive. This is how the affirmation becomes real. It becomes a daily training in calm, a daily return to trust, a daily choice to step out of fear and into flow. And there is something even more important. Calm is not only for you. Calm changes the world around you. When you are calm, you speak in a way that brings peace. When you are calm, you listen better. When you are calm, you react less. When you are calm, you become steady. And steadiness attracts steadiness. Peace attracts peace. Trust attracts trust. So make calm your practice. Make calm your priority, not because life will never challenge you, but because you don't want to lose yourself inside those challenges. The mind forgets easily. That is not a problem. It is just what minds do. The mind will forget trust and return to worry. It will forget peace and return to control. That is why a simple daily practice matters, not a complicated routine, not something that feels like pressure, just something small that brings you back to the truth again and again. Start the day before the day starts, before the phone, before the rush, before the noise. Take 3 slow breaths. With the first breath, let your body wake up gently. With the second breath, relax the shoulders. With the third breath, soften the belly. Then place your hand on your heart and say, "Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good." Say it one more time, slower. Let it land. Then add a second line that supports it. "I relax and trust the timing of my life." This is how you set your tone. This is how you choose your energy before the world chooses it for you. Then throughout the day, return to it when you need it. When something goes wrong, when someone disappoints you, when plans change, when you feel stuck, when you feel rushed, when fear starts speaking loudly. These are not moments to panic. These are moments to practice. In those moments, take one breath and say the affirmation again. It can be silent, it can be whispered, it can be said in your mind. The power is not in volume. The power is in repetition. The power is in returning. Every time you return, you teach your nervous system that peace is possible. You teach your mind that it doesn't have to spiral. You teach your heart that it is safe to trust. And when you are waiting for something, make waiting holy instead of painful. Instead of checking, chasing, and worrying, use the wait as a place of growth. Ask yourself, how can I care for my energy today? How can I stay open today? How can I be grateful now? Gratitude is not pretending everything is perfect. Gratitude is choosing to notice what is good even while you are still becoming. Because what is meant for you does not need your panic. What is meant for you does not need you to break yourself. What is meant for you will meet you in the space where you are calm enough to receive it. So keep the practice simple. Breath, hand on heart, the affirmation, a soft return to trust. That is enough. That is powerful. That is how change becomes steady. There will be days when you feel strong, and there will be days when you feel tired. There will be days when you feel clear, and there will be days when you feel uncertain. None of that means you are failing. It means you are human. The point is not to be perfect. The point is to have a place to return to. This affirmation is that place. When you don't know what to do next, return to it. When you feel like you are falling behind, return to it. When your mind tells you that you missed your chance, return to it. When you feel pressure to control everything, return to it. Say it slowly, like a steady hand holding you up. Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good. Again, everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good. One more time with softness. Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good. Now allow another sentence to rise from that same calm place. I relax and trust the timing of my life. Again, I relax and trust the timing of my life. Let those words be a release. Let them be permission. Let them be a reminder that you do not have to wrestle life to be safe. You can be safe and still not know everything yet. You can be safe and still be in a process. You can be safe and still be growing. And when you are ready, bring gratitude into it, because gratitude opens the heart. Gratitude opens the hands. Gratitude tells life, I am ready. So say in your own quiet way, thank you, life, for guiding me. Thank you for holding me. Thank you for helping me trust. Keep your heart soft. Keep your hands open. Keep your breath slow. The future does not need to be forced. The next step does not need to be rushed. You are not late. You are not behind. You are being guided. A simple affirmation can become a turning point, not because the words are special on their own, but because they train you to live with trust instead of fear. When you repeat, "Everything is unfolding perfectly for my highest good," you are choosing a new way to move through life. You are choosing peace over panic. You are choosing flow over force. You are choosing to believe that even the confusing parts of your path have meaning. This does not take away your responsibility to show up for your life. It simply takes away the pressure to control what you were never meant to control. It reminds you that you can do your part and then let life do its part. It reminds you that you can take steps forward without squeezing the future in your hands. It reminds you that your journey has timing and that timing is not your enemy. So keep it close. Use it daily. Use it when you are strong and especially when you feel weak. Let it become the sentence that brings you back to yourself. Let it become the sentence that helps you breathe again. Let it become the sentence that makes room for peace. Everything is unfolding perfectly for your highest good.